Curious about the real story behind the bottled water? Ever wondered if that fancy Fiji water is truly superior to your tap? Join us as we dive into the shocking truths revealed when researchers pitted a bottle of Fiji against a glass of tap water. Is bottled water really as pristine as it claims? Uncover the eye-opening facts about water and prepare to rethink your hydration habits and discover how you can help tackle the bottled water industry head-on. The price of water. Bottled water doesn't just come with a higher price tag compared to tap water, it's significantly pricier. According to a Business Insider analysis, approximately 2/3 of the bottled water sold in the United States comes in individual 16.9-ounce bottles, translating to a staggering $7.50 per gallon. That's a jaw-dropping 2,000 times more expensive than a gallon of tap water. In a compelling investigation by G.E. Miller, highlighted in a 20-something finance article, the cost disparity between bottled and tap water becomes even more apparent. Miller discovered that he could fill a whopping 4,787 20-ounce bottles with tap water for a mere $2.10. Comparatively, purchasing a single bottled water at $1 would mean shelling out 2,279 times the cost of tap water. When it comes to affordability, the choice is clear. Tap water reigns supreme, offering a budget-friendly alternative without compromising on quality or convenience. The quality. The quality of bottled water may fall short compared to tap water. A notable incident involving Fiji Water sheds light on this issue. Fiji Water launched an ad campaign that disparaged the city of Cleveland, which prompted the city to conduct a test on the brand's water. Surprisingly, the test revealed levels of arsenic in Fiji water that exceeded those found in Cleveland's water supply. How did this discrepancy occur? Sarah Goodman, writing for the New York Times, offers insight. Bottled water manufacturers are subject to less stringent disclosure requirements compared to municipal water utilities due to gaps in federal oversight authority. In essence, while the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, regulates bottled water, tap water falls under the jurisdiction of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. However, the FDA's regulatory powers are not as extensive as those of the EPA. This disparity in regulatory oversight underscores the potential risks associated with relying solely on bottled water for quality assurance. Purchasing bottled water might not be the wisest choice. As highlighted by the Story of Stuff project, beverage companies have transformed the bottled water into a thriving multi-billion-dollar industry by leveraging a tactic called manufactured demand. Through a blend of fear-mongering, portraying tap water as inferior, and allure, boasting about water sourced from supposedly pristine mountain streams, bottled water advertisements have successfully captivated consumers. However, recent revelations have debunked many of their claims regarding the unparalleled quality of bottled water. Studies indicate that anywhere from 25% to 45% of all bottled water originates from the same sources as tap water, which, as a reminder, is incredibly affordable, if not practically free. In light of this information, it's clear that opting for bottled water might not be the most sensible decision after all. The dirty secret. The production of plastic bottles requires a significant amount of oil. So much so that the energy from the oil used to manufacture the plastic water bottles sold in the U.S. annually could power 1 million cars. And let's not forget about the additional oil required for transporting bottled water worldwide. But the environmental impact doesn't end there. Once we've consumed our bottled water, up to 80% of those empty bottles end up in landfills or incinerators, emitting noxious gases. Only a fraction is recycled, with the rest often shipped to countries like India, where impoverished communities lacking environmental and labor protections must contend with the waste. Adding insult to injury, the production process of plastic bottles contributes to the pollution of public water supplies, creating a vicious cycle that makes it easier for bottled water companies to sell their costly product. Conclusion. The global water crisis affects 750 million people, depriving them of access to clean water. Tragically, a child succumbs to a waterborne disease every minute. This harrowing reality lies at the heart of what makes bottled water so reprehensible. In conclusion, likening the act of purchasing bottled water to smoking while pregnant may seem extreme. Yet, having absorbed the eye-opening revelations about the bottled water industry, it's a comparison that's difficult to refute. If you're as appalled as I am, here are some proactive steps you can take to combat the bottled water industry. Refrain from buying bottled water. Invest in a reusable water bottle instead. The savings will accumulate over time. Mobilize your schools, workplaces, and communities to enact bans on bottled water. Advocate for your local, state, and federal governments to prioritize investments in improved water infrastructure. Together, we can make a meaningful difference in addressing this pressing global issue.